Hello, and welcome to my Cordless VII's build challenge of a safe house here at Outpost Samonja. So, as you can see, there's plenty up here. Looks like a raider settlement from up here. Nice notice to scram, some deterrents, and even a guard over here. Nice little raider outpost. More guards. They seem to be extremely heavy on the turrets. Extremely. But that's not the only thing that they're heavy on. They also have plenty of mines hanging around. And some busted up robots. More guards. Some more mines. So you can't really take cover behind any of the trees around here because, well, mines. And of course, a ton more mines up here. And, oh hey, look, another guy standing over there. Don't know if you can see him too well from here, but if we come back over here, the washer right there, they pulled down from over there. And lore-wise, you have to open it up and turn it a specific way. That doesn't unlock the door, you have to have a key. But that shuts off this little trap here. Nice little electro trap that will also blow that up. A nice little deterrent. You'll have to pardon all of the noise because they have 11 bajillion turrets here. Now those are actually for a reason, and we'll get into that reason shortly, but you know, we have some nice relaxation and food out here. A lot of canopies and the like. There's really no... I mean, there's sunlight seeping through, but you can't really see down into here. And for the most part, this has been unchanged. And the front has a similar trap. But you may notice a couple of oddities. For example, the guards are all mannequins. All of them. There is absolutely nobody up here right now. The other oddity that you may notice is these targeting dummies. And if you're paying extra close attention, there are cameras all over the place. Now, this is here for a specific reason. Because if you don't want to get shot, you have to turn that to cold. The real interest is down here. Now, down here always existed. The raiders who originally occupied the place just didn't care. It had become overgrown with shrubs and never really found it. But down here, you have a wonderful greeting of a chain gun, minigun, whichever. I can never keep the two apart. But you also have these things right here. Needless to say, if anybody gets down that they don't want getting down, well, they aren't going to last long. Now, those two containers up there we'll get into in a moment. You have another camera, but though it's very hard to see, you have another camera right here. This sucks the air out of down here. Smoker's outpost close to here makes sense. And then a laser turret. Why? Because this is a safe house for those members of the Brotherhood of Steel who still adhere to the Lion's methodology. Now, this used to have a lot more electronics in it, but they didn't fare so well. So they scrapped what they could. And, right now, all that's left is over there. Now, let's say that this place is getting attacked by their quote-unquote proper Brotherhood brethren. First, they have to survive the explosion and then the remote control minigun. If they get that past that, they have this laser turret to deal with, and then that one and that one. Meanwhile, these are connected up to all the cameras, well, almost all the cameras. Meanwhile, they can take cover here and take pot shots with their automatic rifle, plenty of ammo for them. But, if you pay close attention, there's another one over there. Another camera over there. Because there's a television right here connected up to it. Now this activates the laser turret over there, just like this activates all of the other turrets. These buttons have various functions. And this button drops the EMP grenades and plasma grenades. They're stored in there. You hit it once to get one side, and another time to get the other. As well, you'll notice that there are pulse grenades, which I know in the game are more like a lightning grenade, but for my purposes, I'm going to go off of older lore and say that power armor is susceptible to EMP, partially because the X01 has EMP coating. And that's to get people out of the armor, hopefully seize it up and they can't get back in, or to just make it dang inconvenient. This button here is a emergency backup for the minigun. You come in, you dive, and you hit the button quickly. This bottom button here is in case if people decide to take cover behind this, because hiding right behind is a automatic laser shotgun. Yeah, so if they're hiding here, they're in for a nasty surprise. Further in, there's also another automatic laser shotgun here. The camera is set up so that whomever is hiding right here can see if somebody takes cover. And hit that bottom button, fires the laser shotgun, and yeah. But you have a basic kitchenette that they've, of course, set up for, you know, general cooking, a basic medical center, a water purifier that I've turned off for the sake of the video. Yeah, just the basics. Then in here you have a nice little restroom with a candle to, you know, help keep the place from stinking up. Plenty of water. There's actually more water in those crates out here, along with whatever other supplies they can get their mitts on. This is connected up to the tower, above ground. Some more general supplies. A small little mini armory, because, of course. But this place, most of the people who are members of this little rebellion are still active within the Brotherhood proper, but there is a scribe who lives here full-time. And they're doing things like transcribing things to holodisk when able, taking burn books and getting what information is out of them and putting them in newer books. When they go up to the surface and leave this little camp, they take pictures a lot of the time. Then some simple analysis. Looks like they've gotten a synth component and are analyzing it. More random gubbins that they're working on or keeping in place. And when people are here, nice little shotgun there. When people are here, they of course can hang out. They can sleep here. They should patch up those holes. Somebody has left their stuffed animals out. That's a demerit. Somebody painted this, and they decide to hang it on the wall, and, crud. Okay, somebody else left their locker open. That's another demerit. Now, for the person who lives here full-time, and the highest ranking person here, the scribe who lives here, is considered a proctor. But they have these quarters, which also serve as the final backup. This is bulletproof glass that they can remove, and they've got a minigun and everything. By now, most likely, with how many grenades have probably gone off, this flag is probably done for. So they just chuck grenades out and fire the minigun. If there's other people here, there's other weapons that they can use. But they can lock this door, and in theory, this should be pretty tight. Except, of course, they have a wooden floor and no reinforcement underneath. Bad on their part. But all in all, this is mainly a stepping stone to them making a fully functional outpost. Their main goal is to eventually build up their numbers and take back the Brotherhood from, well, the Loyalists, I suppose. Go back to how they think the way that things should be. This whole roof here is mainly because that's the air intake. When operating on somebody, they don't, want dust and stuff coming down off of that. So, yeah, the smoke from the explosions and everything gets sucked out by this fan. The food above ground is, of course, tended by the proctor living here. But yeah, that's pretty much their entire safe house. I know that I ran through this quick, depressingly quick given how much time it took to build this son of a gun. But it's basically just a basic safe house, research station, place to fix up their power armor, and meet, compare notes, and be good to go. Anyway, that's all for this. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.